welcome to another edition of Good Morning Pattaya, Pattaya Channel's very own breakfast TV show. As usual, I am Nick Pendrell, the host, and beside me on the sofas is
Dave Buckley from REM. Good morning, everybody.
And our guest today is Yannis, who is the manager of Lima Lima Club.
Exactly.
It's nice to have someone from the world of entertainment here.
We are here to entertain you.
That's great. And you've been doing it for several years, I know.
Yes.
And the location, Bali High Plaza?
It's at the end of Walking Street, Bali High Plaza.
So that's a good location. And what type of music can we expect to hear? When
we used to play house music, mainly. Sometimes we play some hip hop, but the main thing is house music.
And is it the same pretty much every night, the sets that you play?
We have different DJs, and sometimes we have some guest DJs.
Oh, okay. In terms of the resident DJs, sort of how many do you have at any one time?
We had really great names like Tiesto. We had like Steve Aoki, Lil Jon. We had many people. We had Wycliffe Jean as MC.
Really?
Yes, we had. This year, why you didn't come?
Oh no, I see he's all over posters around town, but not about Lima Lima.
Leroy Thornhill from Prodigy, we had.
All right.
And many more.
Right. So who was the last sort of big name DJ you had?
The last one was Wycliffe Jean.
Oh, okay.
As an MC, not exactly a DJ. DJ was Steve Aoki, which was really great.
Did he bring his dinghy out as usual?
Sorry?
He has a boat. That's
he has the boat.
Did he bring that out for you?
Yeah.
All right.
He threw a cake to a lady's face. And yeah. Some paint showers. It was really amazing. So
it certainly sounds like it was memorable. So I guess you had a full house that night. Yes?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can imagine. And Wycliffe Jean as well.
Yeah, it was really good.
He brought in. So what does he do? Was he just MCing or?
Yeah, he performed some songs, even with his guitar, and yes, our DJs were playing the music, and he was doing the MC. It was a really special night as well.
Right, that definitely does sound something interesting. So, any big name DJs or otherwise?
It's not sure. We're thinking now, but there is a possibility to have as a guest a really big name, not as a performer, just to be there at the VIP, which is Shakira, which has a really big name.
You can't get much bigger than that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell me when that comes on.
Okay.
I'm sure there'll be full house that night when she comes.
Absolutely. Yes.
Do you have any sort of rough idea as to when she might be coming?
In August.
All right, that's.
If you could make it the 5th, that'd be my birthday.
5th.
Oh, really?
That was a special present for you.
Yeah, getting the Marilyn Monroe JFK thing, you know, happy birthday, Dave, sat on your lap.
Just tell her not to bring her Barcelona football.
I'll book a table for you with her, just the two of you. Yeah, but you need more people.
Thank you. Well, I don't mind if her boyfriend comes on, because he used to play for Man U. So
oh, right. So you've got something to talk about with him.
Yeah. Sorry, Shakira, I want to talk Man U. Can you see that happening? No, not really.
No, unlikely. But in terms of your resident DJs, who have you got? Where do they come from, and do they specialise in any particular genres?
We have local DJs from Thailand. We have Natsa, which is Russian, actually from Kazakhstan, which is a really great DJ. She's a future star. At the moment we have Dave from Holland,
right,
as a guest.
Dave, really common name.
And we have also from Russia.
Right.
It's a variety, it's a mix.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Where are you from yourself?
From Greece.
You're from Greece.
Yeah.
Do you speak a little Russian?
I speak a lot of Russian. Yeah.
How did that come about?
I was working for tourism a lot of years in my country, and now also my wife is from Russia. Actually, she's Ukrainian.
Okay.
So I can practice.
Yeah. Never.
Which is actually.
I'm sure you're not short of Russian guests in the club.
Yeah, the majority of people are Russian in the club, so it's very useful and very important to speak Russian language. this time in Pattaya.
Sure.
As you see,
Yeah.
we've been conquered by the Russians.
Yeah.
In a way.
Don't worry, the Chinese are coming.
The Chinese are coming. I have to learn Chinese.
You have to learn what they like as house
Ni hao,
music.
ni hao.
Chinese house music. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure they have it.
We will make it.
So how long have you been in Pattaya?
I've been 15 months in a row.
Okay.
I had a break, like holiday break in Greece, but
Right.
before that I used to come for holidays a lot. I came like 6 times for holidays, so I knew how is
Right.
the type of life here. So
And did you come over here for the job with Lima Lima, or did you just find it?
okay, I'll tell my story.
Okay, tell us your story.
So I got married. So after I got married, we came here like in a honeymoon
right.
thing, but in the same time looking for a job.
Right.
So we got a job. We started work as promoters with my wife, and after 6 days, I've been offered a job as a manager.
Wow.
It's pretty quick, yeah.
That is very quick.
It's not very romantic though to come here for your honeymoon and
Yeah,
then end
Pattaya.
up job seeking.
Yeah. You see the situation in my country, so I have to do.
Oh yeah, of course.
Overcome the honeymoon.
Things aren't too good in Greece, are they?
No.
Yeah. So, but anyway,
To Greece,
now it's.
Ukraine either. You're a disaster couple, you two are.
We survived. And the thing is, now it's for me. It's like an endless honeymoon. I love being in Thailand. It's nice. I love the weather, the people, the food, everything. My job. So I'm happy.
What sort of time? I mean, are we almost keeping you from the start of your job? What time do you start work?
I'm going 10 o'clock
10 o'clock
until the end.
And what's the end normally? 4 or 5 in the
No,
morning?
it's 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Really?
It depends. Yeah.
God, so we've got you up then, really, to come here today.
Yeah, it's okay. It was okay.
Were you involved in the club business before you arrived in Pattaya?
I was working in Greece for tourism for many different kinds, like in bars, in clubs, in hotels. So I've worked almost every position in the club, from security to waiter, bartender, PR, everything except DJ. So
Right.
I know every different part of our workers are doing.
Right.
Well, wouldn't they let you DJ then?
No, but not. I can make a nice USB and just put it. Sorry.
Yeah, just play someone else's mix. Not that any DJ would ever do that. It's playing a preset set. So I know you've got a very famous part of your marketing is the Robot Man.
Yeah.
Explain what he does to those who've never seen him in action before.
The Robot Man. So we have a guy that is dressed as a robot, and he's performing a nice show inside the club and outside in Walking Street on the weekends. So you have to come and see. It's an invitation for the people to have a look, and it's not the only attraction in the club, but this is the main thing that people know us also.
Yeah, it's the one thing.
It's a laser show from the robot also.
Well, so what time does it open? I mean, you start at 10, but what time does the club actually open?
10.
10,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, that's the time. Every day.
Yeah. And does it sort of fill up from midnight onwards, or is it full from the word?
What time we become full?
Yeah.
Normally it's after 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
We start more with a few people and more. So I think 1 o'clock is the peak.
Okay.
And also I have to mention that we have a karaoke outside. It's a karaoke restaurant. So
he thinks he can sing and he can't.
Oh dear.
So you have to join, because we have mainly Russian singers. We need to listen some proper English music.
Oh, okay.
I can sing Greek for you.
Yeah. No, I say,
Better not, yeah.
I don't think you want me on, because your peak time would never happen. They just wouldn't come. Like if I was singing outside.
How many DJs do you have on per night then?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, so have a
10 until 1 until 3, and 3 until the close.
all right, and is one of them the sort of highlighter?
Yes.
Is there a pecking order?
Yes.
The 1
Actually,
o'clock?
we change as a main DJ. It's not standard every night.
Right. Right. So it's not.
So
like,
it will be more interesting for people.
Do people have to pay an entrance fee to get in the club? They just come in and
Sure.
drink.
And if you come, you will not pay for the drinks either.
Oh, even better. Sounds like being bribed.
No, you should definitely not make the offer of free drinks.
No, we don't try outside
make an
events.
offer of free drinks to me.
You're lucky that it's usually past his bedtime by the time you open.
Oh yeah. 1 o'clock in the morning.
You don't have a day off?
Huh?
Day off?
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes. Make a day off.
This is it. This is my day off.
Yeah? So you're coming tonight?
No. But I'll come along and have it, especially if we get Shakira down there.
I'll definitely make an exception.
Like a shot. Yeah, no problem. Oh, mind you, you have to be turning people away, I would imagine.
Your DJs, do you have like a house style that they have to do, or set list that they must keep to, or do you give them sort of free range?
We give them freedom to prepare. Some DJs also, they use like Russian songs or Thai songs. It depends with the crowd and with the time, and we're flexible with that.
That's good, because one other club that won't be mentioned, I had to stop going there because it was the same 7 songs over and over again, which got
it's
very
a bad
repetitive.
thing. If this happens, we speak with the DJs to change the program, because it's boring for the people.
Sure.
Especially for those that live here to come and listen to the same music over and over.
No, I understand for tourists who are only going once, then it doesn't really matter if it's the same set over and over.
But we do attract also people that live here. So
Sure.
it's a big part of our guests or of our friends that coming there.
Yeah. So going back to your famous robot man, which poor person has to get in that suit? Is this like the punishment or something?
No, it's not a punishment.
Lima Lima's worst employee.
Way too tall.
He gets good tips, as I see, when he does that.
Yeah.
Now it's our captain of security.
Oh, really? It's his
guy,
turn to the. Is it really, really hot in there? I would imagine.
I've never tried. I think it's not the right place for me. You see how I'm sweating sometimes. It's a big no. I couldn't do that.
I can imagine. So how many hours do they? Or how long do they have to be in that suit?
No, it's not. It's not for a long time.
Oh,
it's for the peak time, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1-2 hours.
Okay. So the actual show.
And we don't do it every day.
Oh, right.
It's like in the weekends.
Yeah.
Maybe. So tonight we have it for sure.
And how long does he actually spend in the club doing the routine?
As a robot or as a security?
Security. I mean, he's there all night.
Yeah. It's about 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
That's a pretty long show then. So just the background to the club. Are there any other plans in the future to expand? Is the karaoke bar quite new, or is that always been?
Outside we used to have other concepts. Since we make the karaoke, things are much better because people are interested in karaoke. Our plans is to add Russian food because the main part of the customers outside are Russians.
Yeah.
So soon we have Russian food, everything that Russians like. And also, inside there are 2 sections, the house and the hip hop. At the moment we have only the house section open, but it's in our plans to open the hip hop soon.
Oh, right.
As well.
Right, and as hip hop again, or are you going to change
as
the concept?
Again.
Right, and so whereabouts will the restaurant be then? What's there at the moment?
Sorry?
You said there's going to be a restaurant.
Yes,
soon.
the restaurant is at the karaoke area. Now people can eat as well, but we cooperate with the Italian restaurant next to us, so they can get food from the Italian restaurants. Soon we'll have the Russian cuisine also.
Right. I'm sure.
So people can choose.
Will prove to be very popular.
Probably we need some English breakfast for you or something.
English breakfast.
Well, at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I think you should.
Get the early risers.
Send them home happy. Yeah. Well, I'm sure you do anyway.
So we're entering sort of low season now. Obviously, it's not going to be as busy as it was sort of over the Christmas New Year period. But you still sort of carry on every night, yes?
Yes, of course. Always open.
So
and
7 nights a week then?
7 nights a week, all year long.
Yeah? So you work every night?
I have a day off.
Yeah.
I need a day off. When a day off, I'll just lay down and do nothing.
Yeah.
No parties, nothing. I just
listening to music.
No. Chill out music.
And during the high season, is every day busy? Because I would imagine if you're on holiday, then every day.
Of course, the busiest days are Friday and Saturday.
Right.
The other days it's busy also, but that's the days that we are packed.
Right. Yeah, I can imagine. So they still.
Even in low season, these days are always busy. So we have to work for the other days. We will see how the low season will be. Last year wasn't quite okay.
That's great. So Yannis, thank you very much for coming down to see us. So anybody who fancies some good music, head down to Lima Lima Club. Remind us where it is again.
And beautiful girls as well.
Beautiful
we have
girls as
many
well.
Russian and Thai girls. We forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Bali High. At the end of Walking Street.
Bali High Plaza. So check it out and head down there if you fancy some good music. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with another episode really soon.